Tonight, the mother of the man sentenced to life in prison who was mistakenly released from the Clayton County Jail says she tried to call the sheriff's office about the error both before and after he was freed. Clayton Guzman was convicted of strangling his 19-year-old girlfriend to death. He was rearrested in Florida on Friday. Atlanta News First senior reporter Patrick Quinn joining us live at 5 from the Clayton County Jail. And Patrick, the sheriff still has not said exactly how this man was released.
And Tracy, once again today we tried to talk with Sheriff Levon Allen here in Clayton County. He still has not given an explanation on how a man convicted of murder was mistakenly released. He also hasn't shared how it took him 12 days to figure out of that fact. Now tonight, the mom of the man who was released, she said she herself tried to sound the alarm.
When I got the call, I couldn't believe it myself.
Iris Guzman said she was just as confused as the next when she got the call on March 27th to pick her son, Clayton Guzman, a man convicted of murder, up from jail.
I made efforts to make contact, to ask questions. Where do I go? What do I do? Where do I take him? Nobody had any answers.
She showed me her call log. 4 times she called the sheriff's office that day.
I was brushed off not 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times, but 4 times.
She then drove from her home in Florida to Georgia to pick Clayton up. She called 4 more times the next day and said she waited in Georgia for some sort of response from the sheriff's office for a day and a half before driving back to Florida. She believes her son was wrongfully convicted, and to her, the release was the miracle she had wished for.
If it wasn't some sort of miracle, I needed guidance on what to do next, and I didn't get that.
The sheriff said he did not learn about the mistaken release until April 8th. 12 days later. It was then he contacted every Metro Atlanta sheriff, 21 agencies in all, launching a manhunt to find Guzman. But Iris told me her son was not hiding or looking to harm anyone. He was just at home.
Nobody is trying to avoid the sentence. Nobody is trying to evade any jail time.
On Friday, Guzman was rearrested at her Florida home. The sheriff's office has not said why he was released or how they're fixing their system, only saying on Friday, quote, once the investigation is complete, it may result in the termination of employees within the Clayton County Sheriff's Office. Iris said her son was re-traumatized by the arrest. She knows what her son was convicted of and does not want sympathy, just understanding. She believes the sheriff's office mistake shows a major flaw in the criminal justice system in Clayton County.
It's very, very clear that something needs to be done. Something needs to change.
Guzman tonight, Iris, his mom tells me that he is still in isolation in Orange County, Florida. Now, once again, we reached out to Sheriff Levon Allen. We did not get any explanation tonight on why this man convicted of murder was mistakenly released here in Clayton County. From Jonesboro, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.